Hello and welcome back to Glenleathann for episode number 2. So, previously in episode 1, we harvested one of our arable fields, which is obviously all done. Off screen, I decided to harvest the second arable field, which has been all harvested and whatnot, so that's good. So, in this episode, what I plan to do is collect up all the straw that's on both fields. Now, I'm going to use the loading wagon to begin with to put it straight into the feeding robot that's on the cow shed, and then anything that we can't fit in that little silo on the side of the building, I'm going to bale up as Heston bales. Is the plan of action. I have had a bit of a tweak of the yard and bought a few different things and whatnot. So we've got plenty of seed bags, lime, and whatnot. So obviously we're going to be wanting to lime the field after we've done this this task today. So that's that. I've swapped out the corn header for this one. It's a bit more easier to maneuver around the map. So same width as the other John Deere header, but yeah, just obviously folds up quite nicely. So cultivator, we've got various different rollers over here. I'm not sure if we had these already, can't remember now. Sprayer, which has obviously got the spot spraying on for precision farming, which is good. We do own a telehandler now as well. That's a must-have on any farm, in my opinion. I think I'm probably going to stack the bales in this shed. We do straw on one side, hay on the other. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. And then when we get doing sheep, I'm going to put all the pallets of wool in here. So I think this will take pallets of wool, hopefully. If not, we'll swap it out and put something else here. But so that's my plan of action anyway. Got all the mowing grass equipment we need. That's obviously our baler. I did swap out the trailer. So obviously when we found out in the last episode, when it was tipping, it wasn't showing the grain coming out the trailer, that animation. So I've swapped to this trailer. So gone with blue again. Really nice trailer this is. So I think this probably holds a bit more grain as well, I think, if memory serves. So yeah, went with that. But yeah, I have got a Land Rover as well, which is at the grain mill. Obviously all the grain we've bought up here, we are making plenty of flour at the moment, which is good. So that's currently on the Arthur Williams trailer, and then we've obviously got this Land Rover that's towing it. But yeah, I'll probably get another 2 pallets put on the back of here, and then we'll take this over to the bakery and we'll get making some bread, which will be really good. So I think what I'll probably do is, because we've got this mod installed, which will allow us to show what best time to sell products at. Really good mod this is. Really recommend getting this if you haven't got it already. It is on the mod hub, I believe. But yeah, it'll show the best time to sell bread and how much it'd be worth. So I think we'll probably hang on until that time where it's best to sell the bread, and then we'll go from there. It's like, you know, for example, flour, best time is going to be January, which at that point it'd be worth 2,069, or the whole lot will be worth 8,673, which would be really good. So yeah, it's like worth just under 6k now, and it'd go up to 8.6, which, you know, really handy mod to have. But yes, that is that. So if I find the John Deere tractor, we will get collecting some straw. Obviously, when we've done all our work on the arable fields, we'll move to the grass fields then and get mowing some fields, get doing some silage and some hay. Right, so turn this on, lower the pickup. I probably won't collect straw like this every harvest. I just thought to get ourselves going, that's what we do this time. Obviously, when I've got them in bale form, all I do is just put the bale in the little section, and it'll spread the bale in there for us. So that's what we'll do in future. But I just thought, while we've got nothing in there, it seems be a bit easier just to do it like this. Then have to collect up all the bales as well. So we'll collect up as much as we possibly can, and yeah, the rest of it we'll bale. So yeah, I am toying with the idea of cutting that hedge down and making it into one big field, potentially. We could have fields 30 and 33 together, which I think would be quite good. But let me know what you think about that idea in the comment section down below. We could even, in fact, when we've harvested the cornfield over there, we could in fact do that field as well. So obviously we need a chainsaw for that, but that's only 1,000, and we can cut the hedges down and plough them both together. Just make it, I think, would be just make it a bit easier harvesting wise and whatnot. So yeah, let me know what you think about that idea in the comment section down below. So we've nearly got a full trailer. There we go. So yeah, we'll go and tip this in the cow shed. I believe it would just be the cows that will need straw. I don't think the sheep will. So if we put it... Ooh, try not to smash the shed down. Put it in this little bunker. There we go. Fill this up. It might possibly take all of this. That's 35,000 litres. It could possibly, and it's very, very possible, it could take all of this, because I know this shed... I can't remember which end it is now. I think it might be the other end. This shed, I think it takes about 2,000 cows. I believe. Yeah, it takes 2,000 cows, so this shed might possibly take all of the straw loose, which would be quite good anyway, to be fair. It saves us the task of baling it and then picking the bales up. So, but it's still not lost buying the baler and whatnot, because obviously when it is full, we can bale the straw, and we can still use the baler for contract as well, like making hay. So it's definitely still worthwhile having a baler. Hundred percent worthwhile having the baler. They hold quite a bit of material as well in those Heston bales, so I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but they do hold a fairish amount. I know 4D Modding's baler holds quite, his Heston baler holds quite a bit, but the baler I've got, the Heston baler I've got, will hold even more than that. So might even hold double the amount, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember off the top of my head. one thing we'll obviously have to do is do a few contracts to get some money in. So I think that will I probably will do off screen. Most of the farm work for ourselves I will do on screen, but the contracts I think I'll try and do them off screen, try and get a bit of money together. It's more at the moment, I think equipment wise we're fine. It'd be more the fact of getting money together to buy livestock and more fields, I think is the biggest thing at the moment. But the main thing I do want to purchase is cows. Cows and sheep. Horses is 50-50 if we're going to do horses or not. But yeah, I'd like to get cows and sheep going. Sheep are quite good because obviously all they're going to need is hay. And that's it. So obviously we get them going, we get the wool off it, and the wool's obviously worth a decent amount. We might even buy, I can't remember what the production's called, it might be spinnery, make it into fabric, which is, again, is worth a lot more. Here we go, take this in. It's been such a long time since I've actually used this this shed. I would say, looking at it, it's going to be able to take both fields worth of straw in the shed completely with no problems. So we will need to spread lime on this field, I think, as well. Some parts I think it's okay. I think overall it's okay. But the thing is now with precision farming is obviously spreading lime increases the yield you get from your crops anyway, but it also ties in with precision farming with the environmental score. If you're looking after your land and your fields, then obviously your environmental score goes up and you get that environmental bonus when you come to sell products. So it's definitely worthwhile doing. If I didn't have precision farming on, I might not bother this time until after the next harvest in putting lime on the fields. But it's definitely worthwhile, I think, with precision farming, with the environmental score and that extra bit of income you get. I think if we looked at our fields now, what the scores were. Overall, we're 52. We see pH value 9.4. So just by spreading lime, I mean, there you go. You got 50, 57, 50. All 50. Best one's 61. That field there. 50. So we can obviously, like I say, one thing to get up is the pH level, which is liming. So definitely going to be worthwhile, I think, in doing. I think we've got soil samples off every field, I believe. We could do the grass ones as well, but I'm not just going to do them just for the moment because we're focusing on our arable field. So that's not too much of a problem at the moment. But yeah, like I said earlier, when we've done the arable fields and everything, we've done all the work, they're all planted again for next year. That's when we can focus on our grass fields. So we've still got plenty of time anyway. We're only in August now, so we've still got time to get one cut off. Whether that'll be silage, I think it probably could be silage. Or we might do hay. Because obviously we can use the hay for these sheep, so yeah, perhaps we'll do hay. Then if we get time to do a second cut, we'll do silage, which will then mean we can get cows, which will obviously be good. But I don't think with the fields we've got, I don't think we can sustain 2,000 cows. We're definitely going to need to purchase some more fields. So that's obviously where doing the contracts and getting the money off that is going to come into play. One thing I noticed as well with this map, that hill there is super steep. This tractor was struggling massively going up that hill, even with sort of a quarter filled trailer. He was still massively struggling getting up that hill. So that's the only downside I found on this map so far, but that's a bit to be expected on a Scottish map, because obviously in Scotland it's quite hilly. So that yeah, one of the disadvantages of farming in Scotland with that. So yeah, here we go on the second field, collecting straw, which is good. I think for other fields have yielded, I'm getting the amount of straw that I would expect. We haven't done too bad overall. As well, recently we've got a few new faces on the channel, so if you've recently subscribed, welcome to the channel. I hope we enjoy the content here. The channel slowly ever grows, which is good, nice to see. Another full load back to the farm. Cracking on nicely. Quite nice the lighting on this map as well. I've noticed that with this map, is the lighting is quite nice. We will obviously as well have to buy mineral feed for this. That's one thing we'll have to do. There we go, we'll get another load. So we've nearly finished this field. Got a couple of swaths left. And that'll be us all done. Collecting straw. Yeah, like I said, let me know what you think about playing the two fields together in the comment section down below. I think I probably will do it, just because I think it's a bit easier with the sprayer, because I'm hoping to do tram lines on this map, so doing tram lines is easier on a big field than a smaller field, believe it or not. So I think it just makes a bit more logistical sense as well, having both these fields together. They're both decent sized fields, but I just think it would make more sense to have both of them together rather than split. And I think as well, if we did the corn one at the top there as well, then we could do that. But let me know what you think. I could show an example. I haven't had a go with doing the edges yet, but if we cut it here, I think. There we go. That deletes that part of the hedge. I did need it a bit bigger anyway to get the combine through. But yeah, we'll obviously have to get a tree stump. Get a yeah, tree stump grinder. Stump grinder we'll have to get. But yeah, we could just nip down that hedge, and nip that hedge out, then plough both together. We would as well get the money from the logs as well, which would be quite good. Sell the logs for a profit. But yeah, let's get this last load tipped. Just over half a load. It has taken both fields, like I said. So we haven't had to bale any. This made collecting up the straw a lot more quicker. See how much we've got in here now when this is full. 195, yeah, 195,000 litres we've got in here, so a decent amount of straw to get us started. But yes, that is where I am going to end today's episode. The field, like I said, I think I probably will plough them both together, but let me know what you think. Next episode, it'll either be that or we will be liming both fields as well, get the pH down, and possibly seeding. I don't know if the fields need ploughing. Have a look. So one field does need ploughing, so if we lime both and then we'll oh no, it does need ploughing. Sorry, that's a cornfield. Getting mixed up. So both fields do need ploughing, so we'll lime both of them and then we'll plough both of them as well, and then we'll probably, yeah, like I say, we'll end up probably ploughing, I think, both of them together. So but yes, that'll be the task for next episode. We'll get them limed and ploughed, and I shouldn't think we'll be too far off harvesting our cornfield. It's very dark green. If I look, corn is usually ready to harvest in October, so we've got another couple of months to go. So that is actually a bit off yet. I didn't realise that, but that's fine. I am going to just harvest it for grain. I'm not going to forage it or anything. So yeah, like I say, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, smash that like button. It would be much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel as well, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It would be much appreciated. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.